Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the chaos of the world around you? The noise, the pressures, the expectations? It can feel like everything is out of your control. But what if I told you there's a way to protect yourself from all of that? A way to create an unshakable fortress in your own mind? Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "The mind that is free from passion is a fortress that cannot be penetrated. There is no safer place for a person to be, ever." Think about that for a moment. Imagine a mind so strong, so composed that nothing, no external event, no harsh word, no challenge could disturb your peace. We live in a world full of distractions. People shout for attention, problems arise when we least expect them, and it can feel like life is constantly testing us. But the truth is, the only thing truly in our control is how we respond to those challenges. If we let our emotions, our passions take over, we're opening the door to stress, anxiety, and conflict. In today's fast-paced world, it can feel like everything is constantly pulling at our attention. People demand our time, society imposes expectations on us, and life seems to throw obstacle after obstacle in our path. It's easy to get lost in this chaos, but Marcus Aurelius is offering us something different, a refuge in the mind. What does it mean for your mind to be free from passion? In Stoic terms, passion doesn't just refer to romantic love or excitement. It refers to the intense emotions like anger, fear, anxiety, and greed that cloud our judgment and make us reactive instead of proactive. When we let these passions control us, we're giving away our power. We're letting the external world dictate how we feel, how we behave, and ultimately, how we live. But when we free ourselves from these passions, we gain something far greater: control over our own minds. The Stoics believe that our peace of mind is the only thing that truly belongs to us. Everything else, our possessions, our reputation, our circumstances, can be taken away. But if we master our minds, if we can find tranquility in the midst of chaos, then we are invincible. This is the fortress Marcus Aurelius is talking about. So how can we begin building this fortress? How can we start to free ourselves from the passions that hold us back? Well, the Stoics offer us several tools that we can practice in our daily lives. Let's start with the most important one: self-awareness. In order to control our emotions, we must first become aware of them. Too often we react automatically to situations without stopping to think. Someone cuts us off in traffic, and we get angry. A coworker criticizes us, and we feel defensive. But what if, instead of reacting, we took a step back and observed our emotions without judgment? The Stoics taught us that by practicing mindfulness, by observing our emotions as they arise, we can begin to separate ourselves from them. We don't have to identify with every emotion that comes up. We can simply notice it, acknowledge it, and let it pass without letting it control us. Another key practice is reflection. Every day, take a few moments to reflect on your thoughts, actions, and emotions. Ask yourself questions like, what emotions controlled me today? Did I react impulsively, or did I choose a more thoughtful response? How did I respond to challenges, and how can I improve next time? Through self-reflection, we begin to see patterns in our behavior. We start to understand what triggers us, and how we can train ourselves to respond more wisely. The Stoics also believed in practicing detachment from external events. This doesn't mean that we become cold or indifferent to the world around us. It means that we understand that we cannot control what happens to us, but we can always control how we respond. If we are attached to outcomes, whether it's a promotion, approval from others, or a particular result in life, we set ourselves up for disappointment and stress. But when we let go of that attachment and focus on our own actions and growth, we find peace. Here's the powerful truth. When you stop trying to control everything outside of you, you begin to reclaim control over what really matters: your thoughts, your actions, your peace of mind. That's how you build a mental fortress. It's not about avoiding challenges. It's about facing them with a calm, controlled, and rational mind. And finally, let's talk about virtue. For the Stoics, the highest good in life is living in accordance with virtue, acting with wisdom, justice, courage, and self-discipline. By living virtuously, we align ourselves with our true nature, and this alignment brings inner peace and strength. So remember Marcus Aurelius's words. The mind that is free from passion is a fortress that cannot be penetrated. Your mind is your most powerful tool. Protect it, strengthen it, and watch how your life transforms. You have everything you need within you to build this fortress. It starts with awareness, self-reflection, and the courage to live according to your values. The external world may be chaotic, but your inner world can be a sanctuary. So, take the first step today and start building your mental fortress one thought at a time.